Okay, Mila Vulture to Toni Creates and a journal cover tutorial, whatever, I don't know. I wouldn't even call it a tutorial. It's just me going through my thought process. Now I got this, I think this was packaging inside packaging, so it's a bubble envelope, so don't get these very often, so I thought this would make a great journal cover. So this is the max size of my paper, so I'm just going to mark where I want to cut. So I'm going to cut, okay, this is the size, so I'm going to do that on my paper and then work from there. So once again, this is my paper rotary cutter. I think I'm going to stand up. So there, so I think if we go a quarter, I need a straight edge. If we go a quarter past, where's my line again? There's my line. So if I go a quarter past, let's just go a smidge over, won't do us any harm. Go that way, and then this one is there. Let's go. Oh my goodness, guys, I have been up and down with these dogs all morning long, and don't tell me that they have just decided to arrive home now, so they are going crazy. So give me a sec, let me go and make sure the door's open for them, and I'll be back. Okay, they're back, so things are settled. Right, so now we can open that up like that. See, things are flapping all over the place, so I'm just going to take a little, let's safety first, people. Let's move that out the way. I'm just going to take a glue stick. Just stick him down like that. Right. And take another. Okay, and I've just folded this over. I suppose we can stick him down. Folded him over. Now this is like, oh no, it's not the Tarvik. You can tear it. We're going to need to put Tarvik on this one. No, we're going to use lace. Okay, let's chuck that away. Let's get him down. Is he nice and square? Yes, he is. Okay, first things first, let's have it. So I got this pillowcase at the charity, and I had this lovely bit of embroidery on it. I thought I can't let that go to waste. But it is a very thin material, so I think something like that you would actually see through. So what I'm going to do, folks, I needed to repair something for my son, so I had to hack out a piece because it was not. It's nice. It's thin material, so I'm not worrying about the seams. I'm just dismantling. So when you get to a spot where it doesn't want to tear, you go like that, and you just chop that bit off there like that, and you work away. It should come off. There we go. There's a piece that's off. Might keep that bit for a pocket, and then you go. See, now if I was dismantling to use, like to repair or whatever, I'd never do this. I'd never do this because there's a chance that you can actually rip into the fabric, but we're not going to be. We're not fussing because, oh, let's put this lid on. So I'm just going to work away, and I'm going to do a bit of sewing with this project. Just cut this bit off here. So okay, so these, let me just shake this out here and get all the little bits and pieces. So okay, let's tear this little bit off here as well. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we have. So I think I'll go. Isn't that gorgeous, folks? This can go right to the edge. And can we see the lettering? Not really, hey? Not really. We've got a spot there. This has been washed, folks. I might be the cause of that spot. Yes, sorry, I might. Because this thing has been lying around for weeks. But you know, that's nothing that a piece of lace won't sort out. Right, so I don't know if I was planning on putting 2 layers down, but I don't think I need to, guys. Once this is... Okay, holding it up like this, I can see that I do. Okay, so let's take this piece. This is what we're going to do. Just take this piece. And I'm just going to... Let's get this out. So this is 9 inches. Yeah, of course it would be 9 inches because that's how high our... Let's see if I put this in half. What's the height? Perfecto. So I'm just going to go like this. 9. And what I think, whatever's left over of this fabric, I'm going to do ruffles with because it is nice and thin, guys. So I'm just lining this up. Oh, we might as well chop that bit off. And we're going 9 by 12.5. 9 by 12.5. Where's this? I'm going to cut this off like that. Like that. Sorry, get him down. And let's get the fabric one. We might get some joy. Although this blade is so blunt. Sorry if you can't see the bottom of this, but I'm just gonna... I'll come back to you once this is cut. So I'm cutting 9 by 12. Right, folks, so I think I just cut this out as well. Right, now this is our piece, and I just cut it. I didn't do that edge. Probably should, otherwise they're gonna look different. Actually, I think I'm gonna... So I did one for the front, and I did for the outside, and one for the inside. So I'm just gonna cut it. Oh my goodness! Come on. This Fiscal scissors is just absolutely amazing, guys. Even the dogs even chewed it. Right, so this is what I'm going to do. It's stuck down. Is we're going to do 2 layers, and I'm just doing it like this because I don't want seepage because it is thin fabric, and we are going to sew it. So just gonna get that done like that. Whoop, whoop. Get this down. So this is actually almost the exact, or more or less the exact size. Cut a bit short there. Oh dear, luckily I cut this piece a wee bit bigger because it looks like... That's why you should measure twice, cut once. Okay, so that's just my background, and then let's do the one here. Oopsie, lots of threads. Just going to give him a bit of glue like that and stick him down. This fabric has quite a sort of silky texture. Okay, so that's just there to keep our fabric in place, guys. Okay, so we're sorted. Now we're going to put the front piece in, and what I've done is let's have a look and make sure. Okay, so we've got that sorted. So that's going to come down like that. Okay, have I got space there? Good to go. Okay, right, so I'm going to do it like this, and I'm just going to get these bits and pieces. Yes, I'm just going to come on top of this fabric and give it some glue like that. Okay, and you can go down. Have I got this the right way? Please, Lord, don't say I've gone in. It's hard to tell, hey? Is that the right? Or is that the right? Is that the right? Or is that the right? This has got a couple of, I think okay, got a bit of glue on the front there. Let's put some more down here. Okay, here we go again. Yes, this is the right side, looking at the way the seam's folded. Oh, you silly woman. Okay, let's squish him out there. Okay, and then we're going to go this side. Get the bits off and put some more glue down. There we go, just to hold our fabric in place. Okay, and I need to change the color. I think I might just go for cream. Oh dear, look there, I put too much glue on, guys. Can you see that? It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We shall make a plan. Okay, and then this side, we're not putting another piece down. I'm just feeling here, this needs to come down. But we are going to, are we going to do that? No, I'm not. I'm not going to, because we do actually need to put because this piece is too small. Let me go like this, folks. Just gonna go like this. Just coming to the top here and making sure. I don't know why I didn't get the length right. Why did I not get the length right? Okay, let's go like, where's the front? Here's the front. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna, whoopsie, things are nice and sticky here. We're gonna go like that, come to the top. This is my craft in reality, guys. In my head, things go like, you're the best, you know what I mean? But in reality, big mess. Okay, so now we've got that gap there. Okay, so we might, if we bring this over, we could cover that up, so we might do that. But you see, then this side I have a smooth edge, and this side I have a rough edge. I like the rough edges, guys. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. This is going to be a pocket. So now we've got these lovely bits of embroidery. Let me see, is this going to go here? Let's have a look. So this is the front, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put that down for a pocket. this down for a pocket. I'm just thinking here, thinking. This is going to be my pocket. So I'm just going to go like this. Just going to cut this bit off. Okay. This is seriously need to chuck this blade away. Ugh, useless. Okay, so then I'm going to make this edge straight. See, it's a bit skew. So we want, yeah, okay, let me go up a bit so that we go right up, because I want to actually sew a seam on the top here. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to sew a seam just like this. I'm going to fold this over and fold it over, okay, just to strengthen our pocket. But now I want to look and I want to see this pocket is only going to come to I want to see where am I going to put the lace. Yeah, to there, like that. Okay, so we're going to put that seam in there. I'm just going to chop this awkward bit off here. Okay, and then we're going to put another pocket coming down the side. So this is what we would call, who calls this a happy accident? Kerry the crafter, Gail, I don't know. Sorry, just trying to make my life easier, but not really. Okay, so that needs to get sewn over there. Okay, we need to change the color. Then this piece, I look at the seams just sitting there perfectly. I'm not even gonna, this piece is gonna come down like this. Okay, and it needs to come down to here. Oh, okay, that's not working. Whoops. Come on. Okay, now let's just think this through a bit. If this pocket comes down, we can make that the seam side. Comes down like this. Okay. So that's going to be a pocket there. And this is going to be a pocket there. So we need to put this one down first. Okay, we need to put this down first, like that. First, so that, let me sew the seam first. Right, so I've sewn the pockets, just hemmed the top of this and the side of this. But before we get that, we have to address this issue we have at the back with this glue that came through. Now I have some lace, so it looks like it's going to have to be this yoke. So I'm going to leave him like that. So it goes with our, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave him up a little bit there, make sure everything gets caught, and then we'll come and trim him afterwards. Okay, so he's going, so how are we gonna stick him down? Are we just gonna get a bit of glue? At least we can hide the most of this where the glue seeped through, and our little stain that came from nowhere. Well, it must have come from somewhere, but I don't know where. Okay, so you're good to go. Okay, so that's gonna be our journal cover. We've got our seam here, which is not lying flat, just making life flat. It's where the piece was folded over. So I'm just getting him down like that. Okay, these all, see what you're doing, bent. There we go. Okay, and that's going to be the back. Perfecto. Okay, now we're just going to lay these down. Lay these down. Okay, so this one's going to come like this. Okay, and I will, let me have a look here. If this one, I don't know if I want this one as a I'm thinking I'm gonna cut this, guys. I don't think I want it so wide. I just want to, like, just to cut like a tuck spot. So I'm thinking 2.5 inches is grand. So I'm just pulling my fabric to line up with this red line I've got going here. Whoopsie. So it is more really straight now. It doesn't want to. Okay, let's lay it straight on here. On there. Thank you. There we go. Then we can come here and we can go 1, 2.5, 2.5. There we go, more or less straight. Let's just pull you out a little bit. Get this yoke. Still struggling with this. Let me stand up so I can put a bit of pressure on it. There we go. So we can cover up all these little bits and pieces that are. So I am going to start sewing from I've got a couple of pins here. I just want to pin this down here because we don't, oh my goodness, is there glue or something on here? Because we don't want it to fold over when we sew, and when I get to the pin it'll remind me I've got to check what's happening there. And this one's good to go here. And I'm going to be, I might just put a, have a look and see, where does this one come? It's coming down here. I wonder if I put a teeny tiny straight stitch down there that's going to hold this pocket. Let me do that. So I've put a teeny tiny straight stitch down there and you can hardly see it there. Thinking on that, guys, I'm wondering if I shouldn't just come and sew down here. Just thinking, just to be sure. See, this, where did I sew? Can't even find it. Here it is. sew down here over there, because this is our side one, and if I sew down, carry on with this line, it'll be under the, so I'm going to sew down here, and I'm going to sew down here, and then I'm going to sew these pockets, and I'll be back to you. Okay, let me show you what I've done and what I'm going to do. So I just decided, guys, to just make it more secure, is I just shadow sewed. So you just take your first line, and then you just make sure your pieces are, how can I say, your sewing machine foot, when you do your second row, you just line it up there, so it makes just the first row that's the most difficult. Here I've got this folded over, so what I'm going to try and do is actually unpick it from the, because what I am going to decide now, guys, is if I'm going to go do another row of zigzag. What I'm doing now is I'm just kind of trimming. Of course it would help if I actually had a fabric scissors. Where's this? This one's better. Just sort of the excess off, just to see how things are looking. This, because I sewed it facing the wrong side, so I sewed it like this so I could see what I was doing. Okay, what I will tell you is I did stick a little bit of silicone glue down there, just to be sure. Okay, sewed all the way down here, sewed all the way down here, and then the reason I did this was I felt like there were still some marks, so I thought if I could make it more secure and kind of detract, so I'm happy with the way it is now. So we need to get some lace somewhere else on here, but that's another day's decision, I think. I'm just coming here and trying to straighten things out a bit, just to make things look a little bit prettier. I'm not trying to tidy it up. See there, I've got a bit of the inside showing. I'm just going to come and sew like over that. I'll do it now, I'll show you, like almost like I was darning, just to hide that. So I'm just taking these excessive bits off, and we can take him off now. And then I'll probably have to come again and do a bit of trimming. But what I think I'm going to do now is I'm first going to do the darning bits. So I'm going to do that on a really small, like a teeny tiny zigzag. Just all the bits where we kind of missed. What's going on here? What is going on here? Just trying to make this a little bit straighter. Okay. I'm going to put some corners on this as well. Come on. So just doing a wee little tidy up. So this is coming out like that. We'll fix it now when we sew. Fabric is like paper. You just have to show it who the boss is. That's all. So I forgot how much I actually enjoyed fabric crafts. That's why I need a craft room, guys, where I like, this is the quilting room, this is the sewing room, this is the knitting room, this is the crochet room, this is the jewelry making room. You know that? Like a filming studios. Okay, then I could have videos for all those crafts. Let me just see what's going on here. Oh, that's where I started the pocket. Okay, so I think I'm going to just come round again with, okay, we're going to do the, just looking at this, some places just look plain messy. It's like, what's going on here? And it's just bits that have caught in the actual sewing. So I've got, let me have a look, I've got this little corner here and this little corner here and maybe this edge here that I'm going to come do some creative sewing. So let me do that quickly and I'll be back to you. Right folks, let me show you what I've done. So I've actually did the mending like I told you, and then so what I did then is I just went and I did it in a few other places so it looks like it's on purpose, and since I was doing it I thought I'd do it here where these embroidery stitches had been cut so they wouldn't come out. Now I'm thinking this is a very floppy cover, so I don't even know if these are the Tim Holtz corners. I mean, I'm definitely going to put corners in, but these are so big I don't know if these would be better. These that I got maybe look a little bit more discreet. I think I might just put these on. It's just a little, but now the problem is we're actually hiding stuff. Is it gonna hide that? It's gonna hide that. There, we don't need to worry. Here we've got a you know what, let me go Tim Holtz and just kind of see. Right now these are, guys, I always mess up with these. So this is what I do first. First I take some silicone glue, okay, and I'll just put in there, okay, stick him down. Okay, there we go. Next one, because I find when I squish these things they shift. I know, terrible. So I'm just going to fasten him in there. And then there. See how quiet it is, no dogs howling because everybody's home. So now he's happy. He doesn't have to sit at the window and whine every time because he's going blind. He's more or less blind. Every time he sees a car coming he thinks it's somebody, so he starts whining. Okay, so that's in there nice. See, now I don't have any support here, so let me just get a bit of glue down there, well folks, that's the end of our journal cover. That took us all morning to do, but anyway, we're done. So it might come when I do the journal, it might come and put something else on here. I still haven't sorted out a closure. We'll have to do some sort of a closure, but I'm quite happy with that. That's a good day's work there. And for those that don't know, if you want to clean glue off your hardware, just use acetone. I have, so my nails are wrecked now. I have acetone and I just use acetone and an earbud. What do you call this? Americans call this Q-tips, to clean off any residual glue that I might have. So that's good and ready to go. We just need to put some paper in it. Anyway folks, have a great day and I'll speak to you soon. Cheerio now.